I've been thinking a lot about this sugarcoating tendency that I have. So, as I said before, I'm a recovering sugarcoater. And I've been doing a lot of thinking and journaling. I wrote something I thought was interesting. So, I realized I have a skill. I have a skill for understanding people's emotions, sort of reading them very between the lines, and navigating them, and even influencing them and changing them temporarily, but influencing them in a very easy way. Having their emotions influence me, because their emotions do influence me, it's important for me to sort of manage them. And I'm managing their emotions because it's a protection, self-protection for me. Since I'm like a sponge and I am impacted by your emotions. And so if you're grumpy, I'm gonna feel that much more than a lot of other people, or a lot of different personalities that are not like me, very in tune with people's emotions. So managing people's emotions and sugarcoating has been self-protection for me in a way, sort of protecting my own feelings because I'm making sure your feelings don't get too out of control, so that I can always sort of have control of the situation and protect my internal state from your internal state. So my skill of understanding people's emotions and having a lot of empathy is great, except managing others is difficult. And I'm always scanning others for their emotional state. Are they friend or foe? It's sort of evolutionarily designed that way for us to scan other people. But also, I think I take it to another level. I'm always scanning them for changes. So, are they getting upset? Are they getting frustrated? If there's two people, is one person really feeling me and the other person sort of I have to work on still? And how do they play off each other? And it's this sort of thing that goes on in my head. So because I feel other people's emotions so deeply, I'm always scanning them for changes. Basically, I'm taking their emotional temperature. Yeah, I'm taking their emotional temperature to keep them from getting too hot or too cold. Again, managing them. Because their emotions will affect me, it becomes a sort of self-protection, keeping them from getting too hot or too cold. It's a way, really, for me to manage my internal state by managing your internal state first, because your internal state will inevitably affect my internal state. But those emotions inside of you are yours. Ultimately, I don't have full control over them. I only have influence, peripheral influence. So it's difficult. It's difficult in general, and then there's just sometimes nothing I can do. You might be completely irrational. Whatever the situation, I am not responsible for your emotions. So managing my emotions has become putting other people's emotions first, which is out of my control ultimately, and is sort of a futile way to go about it. So if I'm managing your emotions, I'm going to sugarcoat. Because if I have to deliver bad news to you and, you tend to overreact, or you don't come across as the most rational person, I'm going to not want to feel the impact of your fire when I tell you something that's going to upset you. So I'm going to self-protect by coating the news in sugar, basically. over explaining to try to really sort of manage you.